You're good to go.
We're good. Hey, I did a bit of poll and to our viewers, listeners and viewers on YouTube. Yeah. You're coming in at third with the intros.
Oh, mate.
I'm number one. Lemo's two.
Lemo.
No, he's no good at the endings, Lemo.
No good at the ending.
You didn't even introduce all the guests in the last show when you were doing it.
Pardon? Yeah. Thank you, Stuart. Yeah. My wife pointed that out. I think she's pretty happy that Lemo's not here today, to be honest.
Hey, you're number three.
Number three, what do you mean by that?
Preferred.
You're the third preferred.
I'm the only one who nails the intro, mate.
No.
I'm the only one who nails
this
it.
This is your chance.
You guys go on.
I did a poll and you're third.
Okay, let me show you how to do it. G'day, welcome to Make Me Good at Golf, the golfing podcast with three mates trying to get good at golf. We invite you along with the journey. Nice, short, sharp intro, that one. Damian Fleming, Mr. 71.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm gonna play along with him, Mr. 71. I don't mind it. Oscar winning, Damian Fleming.
Gold Logie.
Not gold Logie.
Highest test score 71, lowest golf score 71. Hey, you did say it's three mates trying to get better at golf. You don't get better if your handicap goes out.
Yeah, that's and there, before we introduce our guest, there has been. In fact, we'll wait till we introduce our guest.
Wait. No, but also Lemo, right?
Yeah, Lemo's
his appendix has disappeared, I think and he's followed suit. Where is he?
He's not here. I think his appendix. Let's just say he has gastro, because I don't know if he has or not, but I always find it funny when footballers are out with gastro. It's like, do you have to say that he's got the squirts? Just say he's out. He's being managed.
Illness.
So
Lemo's out with illness.
He's out with gastro. He's got the squirts.
And lack of golf.
We've
got our first live guest.
This is exciting.
I gave a great intro to our first one, Scotty Cummings, who you played with, former Collingwood, Essendon, West Coast, Freo, Port Adelaide, Hawthorn. How many teams did he play for?
He played with the university. Let's not forget that. But I'm excited about today's episode, not just because Lemo's not here, but it has been a lot about me over these first few episodes, about me getting my handicap. My game has been under the spotlight. But I would like to put you under the spotlight a little bit more, because you're trying to get good at golf as well, or better at golf. You're already quite good, to be honest. But to
go down's hard.
It is, and we're going to explore how you can do that with a very special guest.
Well, we've got a special guest, a man who's been helping me with my game and trying to get the handicap down. He is known as the Golf Whisperer at the Metropolitan Golf Club. He is golf coach extraordinaire, Stuart Leong. Welcome to the Make Me Good at Golf podcast. First question though, you barrack for North Melbourne.
I do.
Rate them in golfing terms. How are they going in golfing terms?
This year or over the... Okay.
Maybe.
No, this year.
6 years.
This year.
They're still putting their cards in for handicap this year.
So do you expect the handicap to keep going out?
Well, 110 first round, 117 on the road. I don't think they're shooting 99 in the last one.
I want to say it was 109 the first one and 115 the second one. Stop giving me... He sits in Lemo's chair and automatically he starts adding strokes to my scores. You're fitting in very well. I feel like this is when Lee Matthews comes on the couch. You know what I mean? Concise.
Yeah.
We're going to learn a lot today.
So Pete is the North Melbourne of our podcast. Lemo's probably Melbourne. He's not playing. He's unstructured, no coach.
He's not playing. He's not handing cards.
I'll take Hawthorn for me. Seeing we just beat the mighty Pies.
Let's keep this about golf. Stuart, the question I have for you.
Yes.
We're going to focus on Flem. I want to get a little bit of advice for myself during this.
Oh, definitely.
But is it harder for Flem to go from 8?
Yep.
To you're trying to get under 3?
Yeah. I'm 7 at the moment.
Or is it harder for me to go from 27 to 18?
Flem's got the harder job there.
Right.
Even if you just do it as a percentage, he's got a Harvey's handicap.
Yeah.
So it's like you're going from 25 to 12.
Yeah, which will happen.
Will happen.
Quickly.
Yeah, Christmas.
No, is that realistic? If he plays pretty much twice a week?
18 by the end of the year.
Yeah, 18 by the end of the year, mate.
It's doable. It's a stretch, but it's doable. And if you break it down, 1 shot better every 6 holes, that's 3 shots better over a round. If you do that twice, you've got it.
Yeah.
1 shot better every 6 holes. It's not much.
It's not much, but...
It adds up.
You haven't seen me play a lot. It does add up.
But you'll be getting lessons as well.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, you still got to, we say it's easier to halve it. You still got to drop 10 shots.
Yeah.
So,
it's a lot.
And consistency's the problem.
That's the thing. That's the thing. How do we get, whether it's Flem or myself or anyone watching, listening, what's the key to consistency? Is it just playing?
I think playing, yes, but just doing simple things really, really well. Like you had 99 and then all the other scores are sort of 105 to 115.
Yeah.
So you can do it. From that 99, if you got to 95, that's basically your handicap goal. So it's just setting up in a simple way and making the more good shots and making the bad ones not so bad, which, when you go off, it's properly off.
Yeah, it really is.
Hey, Stu, just going backwards, just a little brief intro on your playing career into coaching.
So, going way back, I started playing golf when I was 10, hitting balls up and down the runway at Maroochydore. Became a golf pro, got ranked 780 in the world professionally.
Hey, we haven't even thought about that. Can they rate all the way complete, be 28th million?
He's one above North Melbourne.
Sorry.
I had a couple of years on tour. I viewed it as an abject failure. To help with sponsorship, I always coached and had a passion for it, so I went back into coaching to pay off my credit card debt from being on tour. And then in 2015, I was Australian Coach of the Year and I've won the Victorian one 3 times and just love watching people get better at golf and tuning in and helping them.
How hard is the tour?
It's brutal.
Because, we see these players. We were hoping Tommy Fleetwood might actually win his first tournament,
Absolutely.
And he
was leading by 2, Pete.
I know, lost
4
by
to go
1.
or something.
We saw him and Cam Young last week. I got his first as well. So I feel like these guys are trying to inspire me, to be honest. But obviously they're exceptional golfers. And they're really the top 1%. Because I always say golf is an amazing sport because what other sport do you have millions and millions of people playing it around the world daily, weekly, and 93% are shit at. If you're playing tennis, and you're hitting 8 out of 10 balls into the net or long or wide, you wouldn't keep coming back. But golfers do it around the world.
Yep.
Park golfers. But to be on the tour and to be in the 700, that's an incredible effort. It doesn't
it's incredible. So as a frame of reference, if you can break 100, you're in the top 1 percentile of golfers.
I'm in the top 1% of golfers. I'm in the top 1% of golfers,
Once.
Doesn't matter.
Once.
So you've got a ranking. You're in the top.
I'm in the top 100.
Top 1%.
Same thing.
Yeah. Now, if you're ranked 500 in the world as a professional, you are so good.
Yeah.
You're incredible. You may be breaking even. You may be making $100,000 a year. As it goes up from there, the zeros just add. And so many guys are good enough, but they've got to do it under the duress of, if I don't play well, I'm not sure how I'm getting to the next tournament. And the stress of that just becomes so distracting and you change as a person. You just second guess yourself and it's really, really challenging. And some of those guys that can just, for whatever reason, stay out there longer, they're good enough and they just find confidence and away they go.
And Stu, I was talking to Craig Thompson, who caddies, I don't know the the American he caddies for in the PGA, but he was in that balance of, I think the top 150 are guaranteed $500,000, and I think your costs come out of that or whatever, you'll explain it better. But if you're 151st, Pete, you have to pay for everything. There's no guarantee.
No, casual observers will be going, there's so much money in golf, and they look at how much Scotty Scheffler wins for it. But the guys who are missing the cut, the difference between missing the cut, huge, and they're paying for the accommodation and they're paying for all of that. So it's expensive.
Well, it's wild. So when someone like Scotty Scheffler has his big years, his caddy would be second or third on the money list. So he's done so much, he's won so much and done so well. He, in his own right, would maintain a winners category on tour. And this money that they're giving the players, that's been a response to live. So for the younger or the players coming up who have to pay their own way, we're going to cover your expenses. And that's been part of, as live has come up to keep players on the PGA Tour, they've come up with this minimum salary, here's your kind of expenses covered and away you go. Like a normal week on tour, no private jets, just doing it, it's $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a week conservatively. And if you want to do it extravagantly, you can pay whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's It's incredible.
It's amazing. You know, one putt here or a little chip here or lips around the hole and you are out.
Yeah, and
you're 151st and paying.
And the players pay. They organise, maybe the management does, or they organise their airfares, their accommodation. The caddy gets paid, the hire car. Like, you pay everything. And if you don't make money because you haven't finished in the top, third of the field, you go on to the next week. And we make 80% of our revenue in 20% of the weeks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So the good weeks, you got to cash in. It's like you've had one great round out of 5. That's the cash in one, and that's where you make your money.
Boy, did I cash in.
Yeah.
Huge.
Mate,
Top 1%. Top
emotional
1%.
speech afterwards. It hurt your handicap.
If you're Mr. 71, I'm Mr. 1%.
Tile. Hey, what about, coaching there at the Metro? What's the stereotype person that comes for the first lesson?
I get 2 really distinct groups. I get the aspiring juniors who want a career, and then I get...
At what age? And what age do they start?
Oh, the youngest ones would be 8 or 9 or 10. Yeah, I prefer 13, 14, a bit older, just it's easier.
Yep.
And then professional people that, first lesson, that are friends play golf, they want to join in, they're 45 to 60, maybe older. Or I get the partners of the golf widows that want to join in.
Yeah.
They want to go on trips, and it's just great to see that. And the question I ask, why? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Because if they're not honest with why they're here, it's like, I don't really like golf, but I like going around with everyone else and I don't want to be left out. It changes how we act.
Yeah.
It changes what we do in the lesson, and it's got to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And what is the one key to, because I hear often, and you can verify this or dispute this, that it's all short game. Like, short game is the closest to getting your score. For me to be consistently under 100, my short game needs to improve. I would still argue that getting off the tee is really important. Otherwise, you're in the trees and you're zigzagging.
It's the sum of the parts, right? So, yes, short game is going to be the icing on the cake, which will bring your score down quickly. But if you can't get off the tee, I think you were saying the other day, you topped 4 of them.
Yeah.
You're out of the hole.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to have pretty good skills across the board, and then you refine whatever the weakest part is. So if you can consistently get the ball in play, then it's about getting the ball in the hole.
Yeah. Get the ball in the hole. Simple. Golf simple. It's a simple sport.
Get in the Happy Gilmore talked about it, didn't he?
And how does Flem go? How long have you been coaching Flem for?
We've had more recently probably about 18 months at it, and then there was a period pre-COVID where we did about the same sort of stint. And he goes pretty well, Flem. He works hard at it. Athletes are really good to work with because they've got this way of doing things that got them there in the first place, and you just swap sports and away they go.
Well, the first one many years ago, you showed me aim point for the first
green
time.
Reading. Yeah,
and that changed my putting.
And you referred to it a couple of times in the podcast, reading greens with your feet. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen it. We haven't probably discussed that enough. Take us through the reading the greens with the feet.
So the backstory here is there's an American called Mark Sweeney who was watching golf on television. It was boring. And he worked out an algorithm that would plot a line on the green where it was the perfect read. And he worked out how to turn that into how to read greens. It turns out if you stand and feel the slope in your body, you can calibrate and know whether it's a light slope or a big slope. And we can then pick a specific point by using our fingers a particular way. And it's amazingly how good. I wish I had it when I was on tour. I wish.
Well, it changed me, Pete. I've been sort of subtly saying it to you.
Yeah.
I'd say more than 9 out of 10. I'd say 93 times out of 100, I read the break, right? Yeah. And then I've just got to get my pace. But it takes one side out of it because when I was starting, I didn't know my line. Yep. I didn't know the pace. So once reading with your feet and I just back it, which is half the battle, then I'm just working on speed.
And as a newer golfer, it's like this dark art. Like, why did that ball curve? Or why did it curve a lot? And it just gives you a system that's really predictable, and it gets you're not in the hole near it more often than not, and that's going to bring your handicap down.
Yeah. Simple. Are we going to look at some swings?
All 3 of us.
We have 3 of us. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and then we might get into my latest round where we've got some footage for Stu to look at. But who we got up first?
Let's take a look at. Well, this is all about you, Flem. So let's take.
So 18th hole at Riversdale.
Yep.
Nice posture.
So I'm getting better connection now, but when I see that, I want to get through the ball more. You know, my back leg doesn't rotate through.
And cricketers like planting on their back foot and they like moving in a particular way. And our biggest issue has been getting you to go around a little bit more and to push off that back foot. And I watched that when you sent it through and I could see how your back foot was really planted and then the hands didn't quite go through the right way. So little short game shots. Let's keep turning around. We build the big swing from the little swings and we can control it in the little one and it makes our score better and it feeds beautifully up to the long game.
So our last lesson, I was struggling with pitching, which a lot of people, even it was interesting with reading an article on the pros, you know, they don't like that 45 to 75. They'd rather be full 90, 100. They know their club there. So we really worked on virtually 50% swings, wasn't it? And hinging the wrists and then getting my hands through with a higher release. So that's really helped my pitching. But I reckon it's worked up to about my 9 iron. But irons after that, and with my driver, I'm not there.
And how often it's a driver, so we want to give it a good hit, and as we go to a good hit, we lose that form and we revert back to what feels powerful, and we just got to let the better technique take over.
So when he finishes the swing, when he's driving, or when all of us are driving, like you saw that back leg kind of come. But Scotty Scheffler does that as well. Like,
he slides.
I mean, we should not be looking at Scotty Scheffler and trying to learn off Scotty Scheffler really, because he's a freak. You know, so where should both our legs and our feet be still planted? Well, not planted. The back leg's going to, obviously the heel's going to be kind of.
So the back thigh, I'm right-handed, so that's my right leg. Same for you. As we turn, we want that back thigh facing where we want the ball to go. So if I've turned around really nicely, my belt buckle, the back thigh is going to go right where I want the ball to go. And in Flem's case, it was almost perpendicular. It was pointing over to cover and point.
And one other thing too, because a lot of us cricketers, our swing speed's quite quick, and we learn to hit through the offside, so we should be trying to hit over mid-on. What I think is we'd try and do 80% swings. What I think's 80 is 100. So I almost swing 120. So I'm trying to go, just think 80%, which is still a full-on swing.
And it's wild, isn't it? We've got the technology there which measures how far the ball goes and club head speed, and Flem will do it and his effort looks low and it's like, you know, how much did you feel like you hit that? It's like, I was like 3 out of 10 and the ball's going further.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, I have tried to do that the last couple of years where I'm not trying to belt the cover off the ball, and you always feel it when you forget, because it's a strange psychological space to kind of go, you have to hit it, reasonably. You got to have a fair swing at it. You're not just tapping it, but you don't want to hit it too hard. Do you have a key of finding that like even mentally that space?
Well, first is we're designed back in caveman days to kill things.
Yeah.
So we're not going to hit something we're trying to eat gently. We're going to take it out.
Yeah.
So our instinct is to go hard.
Yeah.
But then we start talking about balance. So if you imagine a bit of string with a weight on it, and if we just sort of moved it around like a slingshot, if I get jerky, I lose the momentum in that fling. So it's just the right effort to keep the effort and keep the acceleration going. And if I go too hard at the wrong time, everything just breaks.
Yeah.
Okay, time to have a look at Windy Pete's.
No, I think we got Limo up.
Or is it Limo next?
Limo.
First,
before we play this, I want to talk to Stuart about this.
Yes.
I'm copying. My game's been under the microscope,
and so it should.
So it should be. That's why.
Make me good at golf.
That's why we're here.
You're going the other way.
I agree, but I feel like somebody is getting away with not handing in cards. Admittedly, he's off
22.
He's off 22, and obviously he's getting back with his fitness post surgery. But I don't think he's handed in a card for a long time. Like, do you think he should be handing in more cards?
Oh, you've got to hand in cards.
Yes.
You can't hide behind not putting scores in right.
Limo's hiding. That's what Stuart Leong headline.
What is it? Is it fear? Is it?
I think it is fear.
I can't wait for you two to go head to head.
Yeah.
You've been playing. I'm 27.4 until we hear the next one. He's 22. Oof, I might be backing the Pies man here. Let's have a look at Limo's swing, though.
So this is the session where he was channeling John Daly's advice.
Yes, that's right.
Of not hitting big shots, right?
And drinking hand sanitizer.
8 iron.
Okay, so we can see there, look at where the right knee is facing. It's kind of off to the right, isn't it? He hasn't quite turned his body back.
Yep.
And if we can move that video, if we go to the beginning and just take him till the club goes...
How good was Rob there?
Oh, he's all over.
Great stuff, Robbie boy.
And if you could freeze frame that until the club gets to about hip height at the beginning of the swing. Okay, that's at the downswing. Keep going back a bit earlier. Keep going.
This is
right
just
there.
modern technology at its best.
Now, so what are things we can do to make golf easier? The beginning is the setup. It's the way we stand, and if we look at that club head, so the leading edge is facing the ground, almost looking at the ball. He's in a bit of trouble here. You've got him. If he keeps going like that, under pressure, that's going to make the ball go left and right.
Mr. 1% is in the game.
Is this putting undue pressure on the appendix?
It might be the reason for
because it is an issue for him. Has he got any left?
Oh,
no, well, he's in all sorts there. I can see that.
Maybe it's the reason for the gastro.
Look at this bloke. Okay.
So, it's an ugly swing.
So now, it's a tough position. Like, we're not seeing the ball, but as an interesting, that's the first move, and then how he would save that is where his best part of his swing is, but it's also the inconsistency there.
All right, Petey boys, swing.
Here we go.
There we go. Keep it low into the breeze.
I mean, very.
Don't
very
worry where
chosen,
it went.
Very carefully chosen, Flem. You're the one who sent these.
Yeah, but
clips.
it's just swing. It wouldn't change.
It is.
Now, if we can move the that slider bar, just can you move it to the top so we can see Pete's knees?
Rob's BOG today.
Yeah, so
that's great.
Pretty well organised here. But this bit,
I like it.
Watch the way the knees get kind of a bit wobbly and then violently react to create power.
There's no violence there. That's just
poetry.
No,
it's poetry, but
it's
it
not
needs,
poetry.
Oh, it's close to poetry, but what Stuart's saying.
It's tepid. It's North Melbourne. That's what it is.
No.
There's lots of good, and then
exactly. There's so much to like about
there's
this
not
swing.
much.
There's potential.
Not
There's
really.
Potential.
Is there?
Come on, Flem. Be supportive. Lemo's not here. Let's back.
Oh yeah.
It's more fun.
So if we were to do a little bit of work there, the lower part of the swing, like halfway, 3/4 back, there's lots to work with there. It's just the very top part of the swing that could be refined a little bit, and that little bit of movement at the top makes the club land on the ground where the ball is in a really unpredictable way.
What about the lifting of the left heel? I do that
pick,
as well.
Good pick. You know,
Jack Nicklaus did it.
Jack did,
but no one else.
I'm
doing it too.
Bryson does it now.
Oh, okay.
So in the
not bad company to be in.
And the
Nicholas, Shambo, Helliar.
You be Bryson, I'll be Nicholas.
Yeah, and the power swing now that they're working on is about lifting up that leg and really creating force. So you're already into power mode.
Are you calling me an innovator?
Innovator, athletic.
Yeah. So
it is bottom half for both of us to a degree.
Yeah, different parts of the swing, but yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Bottom half, okay, knees. Okay. I like it. So what does Flem, do you think, how does Flem
progress?
Next round of golf he plays, we'll get out there next week, what would you say work on?
Well, I think Flem's got two projects. It's the overall technique thing we talked about in his long game to give him more power, less effort, more consistency, and stop the ball drifting to the right.
Yep.
Flem probably should look at putting a 7-wood in his bag and getting rid of his 4-iron. We found that to be really helpful.
Yep.
I heard players don't even use 4-irons anymore. Is that right?
They're dead.
Dead.
Well, I'm just pushing it, the 4-iron.
Yeah, and it doesn't fly properly and you've got to work too hard. So that second project would be...
I'm going 7-wood.
Optimise equipment and then chipping and putting.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the equipment? Like if those listening, and I've got a pretty traditional set of clubs. You know, I got my rescue in there, which is either works or it's horrendous. Mainly works pretty well. But what clubs would you recommend people go above the traditional set of clubs?
So a standard set back in the day would have been like a driver and 2 fairway woods, a 3-iron to pitching wedge and a sandwich.
Yeah.
The 3 and 4-iron are being replaced with more lofted woods like a 7 or a 9-wood and maybe 2 hybrids. So it's maybe going to start with a 6-iron or a 5-iron instead of a 3-iron.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we're putting in additional wedges, sometimes one with more loft, like a 60. Or there's a gap in the way the clubs are built. The pitching wedge, you called it a pitch and iron the other day.
I did.
So that's like, you can't be off 18 and call it a pitching iron.
Yeah, no, I know. I regretted that in a moment, to be honest.
That's right.
We were going to edit it out. Yeah. We thought.
But there's a gap wedge there which fits between those two, and ironically, because golf companies want their clubs to go further, the lofts are getting stronger and stronger, and they've made this gap, and they've made a new club called a gap wedge, which is just an old pitching wedge.
Yeah, right. Okay, right. Right.
But it's like a friend of the show, Alice Cooper. He has like 6, 7 hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
shot a 65, although it's been disputed by Pete.
I listened into that. And then
he's got 6 or 7 rescues.
And you just find the ones that are easiest for you to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lob wedge. Should I have a lob wedge in my bag? Like,
they're worth having for sure, but before you do that, probably good technique and form and know. It's like with the kids. It's just sometimes food. It's not all the time. It's the sometimes food with a lob wedge. So it's the right time, right place.
Okay. All right.
Just got to get your diet right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with having more clubs and the way you're going, isn't it? Like to swap rescues for woods, you can do that as well. And we've got to get fitted out. So
Totally.
last time I got my swing done would have been 10 years ago. And there is changes to your swing and you get older too, isn't it?
Totally.
So
I've just
that's
revamped.
ahead of us as well, Pete.
And as you become more and more of a golf pervert, the bad day, good day, you can always change your equipment. You can always add a new putter. You can always optimise for this course. And it's kind of fun exploring and trying out the new stuff.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm fully perving on golf at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm filthy.
No, I mean, how do you rate your...
The PGA is going to take my computer away. That's how golf pervy I am.
Too much golf porn, isn't there? Hey, how high is your golf bug at the moment?
Oh, I think even overnight.
Mine's massive.
I just was waking up thinking about it, thinking about this podcast, thinking about how I played last week, when I'm going to play next. It's
I replay
raging.
my rounds at night before I go to sleep, and I did have a round during the week. Okay.
Yeah.
Started unbelievably. Started with 2 pars, which I get shots on at the Riversdale Golf Course. It's full on comp as well on the Thursday. Then I thought I'd do some promo for the podcast.
Yeah, I saw this. This is interesting.
So I put something on Instagram. I built it throughout the round, and let's have a little listen. At the Riversdale Golf Club today, comp day, playing off the Blues, get a couple extra shots, so playing off 8. Obviously want my 36 points, but to break 80, I'm going to have to get 37. Started with a couple of pars, 3-pointers, which is good. And I want my handicap to go down. I don't want to do the Pete Helliar and go out. So when in doubt, over the shot, I just want to think, don't do a Pete Helliar.
Stuart, do you think part of the key for Flem to get down to under 3 is maybe stop doing social media while he's playing? Like that's, because
we're getting into the mental side of things.
Exactly.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, and also maybe just to focus on his own game and stop sledging his mates.
I don't know how you can play good golf and do social at the same time.
There you go.
Well, funny enough, you said that because I sent it after the 13th. After 13 holes, I'm +2 off the stick.
Wow.
So I'm thinking a 75, 76. Let's go to hole 14. So I'm putting for bogey.
Oh, the fast walk after's never good.
Oh, no.
Double bogey.
Double bogey. Oh, there's more.
On the 15th. There's that hit it into the bunker.
This is the 3rd.
Not a bad shot, this. Bogey.
Oh, he was...
Bunker again on the 16th.
The legs were loose there too.
Another bogey.
Oh, no.
Note the body language change.
Yep.
So hole 17, I'm thinking 80's gone. Don't hit a bad drive. I think that was a 5-iron.
Cars.
Got this for birdie. Have a look at this one. Off the fringes, downhill. How doesn't that go in, Stu? You know that goes down.
And that's one of the great things about Riversdale, the way those putts just curve and curve and curve.
So I've had a par. Okay.
Got a par. Okay. So
I need.
That's all right.
That's went in the bunker as well. And I changed to a 3-wood, right, to lay up.
This is shot number 3.
So I ended.
Well, almost gassed it in the end. 22 on the front 9, 15 on the back, 37 points, 79 off the stick. It's a golf's hard. It's 18. You've got to concentrate every time. As soon as I sent that Instagram, like 1 point, but I'll take my 37. I'll take it at the front. All right. Make me good at golf.
So you take 79, you take the 37.
At the start of the day, but I was looking at 75.
Exactly. And it comes down to, mate, you getting on social media, bloody sledging your old mate, And you game it to pieces after that.
I apologise. The golf gods got me, Stu.
They always do. You can't poke them. So imagine we've flipped that around the other way and you had a bad start and you finished off to shoot 79 and you feel on top of the
Yes.
world.
Yep.
You feel amazing. Same score. It just happened to be the last few holes where you lost it. So as it was slipping away there a little bit, what were you thinking about?
I don't want to not, after sending it and potting Pete, I don't want to shoot 80. And that's what I was doing.
So not only has he recorded it, he's edited it all up. He sent it to me. He's posted it. I mean, you might do a little video and go, and then I'll worry about that later. You're actually doing all the editing.
It took me 13 holes to do it, so I'm playing well and doing it. But soon as I sent that, the cricket gods go, mate, that's not happening today. Because if we're playing against each other, I think you can have some gamemanship. But if you're not on the course with me, I shouldn't be sledging.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be.
But isn't that, if you're in the moment just playing the shot, and sometimes if you're filming in between, it gives you a distraction. But as it's slipping away, you just get distracted by, I've done this, I've done that, and you stop doing your job of just playing the shot.
The double bogey did me, and I wasn't concentrating. I was in between clubs too and didn't commit. So just a little bit of lesson on the mental side of things. So you got in my head, Pete, but at the start. But I played Saturday as well, didn't score as well, had a shocker on the first 9. And I've got into this philosophy since being single figures, just beat your front 9. So instead of having just a horrible day, so, I had 20, but I went 13 and 16. So I felt okay.
Yep.
Do you know what I meant? Like you got to keep in the game. So that's a good mental psychology, I'm going to beat my front 9.
Yeah, and then
it keeps you in the game.
And then you've got fallback positions, so 9 holes. What about this next 3 holes? Can I just have a little mini competition on these 3 holes and get some momentum, and then the next 3, just break it down?
I had a game last week.
Oh, no.
We got the card.
He's got the card.
I handed in a card.
What were you after 9?
So I play with good friend Alan Briggs, who's a comedian and he's loving golf. We're going to chat to Alan in the next episode, and we'll go through this round a little bit more. And I had 54. I had a 9 on the first.
Where are you playing?
Mullumbimby.
Oh, I don't know that one.
What's the par on that front 9, Peter?
The par it's a par 5.
Not for the entire 9.
Oh, the entire 9.
Is it 36 or is it a short course?
I think it is 36. Where am I looking for it?
Can you teach him to read a bloody golf scorecard?
What?
Make me good at golf score cards.
You've got the par in this column here. 35.
Oh, my God.
35 out, 35 in. We've got a golf course that's
70.
2,700 front 9, back 9. So shortish course. Good country course.
Good country course.
We're 6 episodes on and you can't read a scorecard.
Might be part of the issue.
Lemo's right about you.
But he's used to doing it on his phone now.
Yeah,
this is an analog old school.
I'll be honest. I've had golf cards in my life, my entire life. Playing socially.
Yeah.
There's so many numbers on this that I wouldn't.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see the index on that now?
I can see the index.
You know what that means now, don't you?
Yes, the top 9. That's why I've marked the top 9 hardest courses, hardest holes.
Yeah,
hardest holes.
Now read your 9 scores out. The back 9.
My 9. Okay.
Yep.
Par 5.
Yep.
Parred it.
Good.
A par 4, 5. Had a 4 on a 3.
Yep, that's all good.
Had a 7 on the. This is where it gets a bit ugly. 7 on the 4, 7 on the 4, 7 on the 4, 7 on the 4. 4 sevens in a row. 6 on a 3, 7 on the 4.
What?
Yeah.
What? You've gone over 110 again?
No.
109.
109.
So what's your handicap?
It's a slip up from Mr. 1%. So
27.4.
27.4. I've gone up again.
What are you?
27.7. Not too bad.
Is that all?
Not too bad. Not too
Okay.
bad.
I thought you were going to say 29.
Oh, mate. I thought I was. We'll
So
chat.
you are 28 now. So as soon as you go past 27.5, you're off 28.
No, 27.7.
Explain that to him, Stu.
It does round up, but you
It's
want that
28.
extra shot.
On a
Round
competition day.
Yeah. But you want that extra shot to help you with you. You already got 1 point in the bag.
So do you think I could be like a sneaky chance to take out like a championship with my handicap on a good day? With my handicap, if I shoot like I did at 99, I'm walking home with some trophies and some cash and probably a meat tray as well.
Yeah, well, let's define championship first.
Well, not
just a comp day.
A comp day.
Yeah, you'll have a day out, and you'll be officially a bandit when you come in with like 45 or 50 points, which you'll do because we've seen on a good day you can shoot. What you finished,
99.
but you finished badly in that round too.
Yeah, I did.
So
I had 50, I was 84 with 2 holes to go.
And that 17th on the Champions course is a short par 4, and you're getting hit up on with the guys on yellow balls, and it got distracted.
Yeah. So mate,
you'll have 50 points, and just you'll bring the chocolates home.
Yeah, potentially. So, you will play a comp day.
Yep.
You will win an award. You will win the Naga. Not a golfer's arsehole. For the lowest score, you are going to. I guarantee you'll win it.
That's one of my aims.
We've all been there.
Yeah,
we've all been there.
It just happened.
We do have to let Stu get back to our Metropolitan.
Yes. And how do we get on for lessons for you, Stu?
You can reach out to me on social media.
On Instagram,
or just give the golf shop a call, or message the guys on this one and on this podcast, and they'll get it through to me.
How far away am I from being ready to play Metropolitan? Do you think?
What are you doing tomorrow morning?
Oh, well, play Metropolitan, obviously.
Yeah.
I think we might organise a round so Stu can see us on the course.
Okay.
Because we don't get to do course management just looking at swings.
And that's the great thing is you can go play there tomorrow, but you'll, like when you went to Lake Karrinyup with the really slopey conditions, it'll ask different questions of you, and all of a sudden, just to develop a couple of tools to deal with this set of problems, and all of a sudden, after a few different experiences, you've got a really good set of tools you can apply anywhere.
Okay.
I'm liking it. You know, I like more.
I'm loving it. What?
To make me
good at golf.
It's still better than Limo.
He's better than Limo. That's a lot better than Limo.
Mental blank.